Look how tiny he is.
Yes, isn't he?
I know you've all are familiar with the famed Christmas Carol, okay? And we have a special production for you tonight, okay? Unlike any small group that you ever saw.
Oh, Danny, you first have to explain what our part is. We have a part, remember?
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Sharon.
Yeah.
How could I have ever forgotten your part? You have a part in this play. And you have to rehearse it right now. Every time I hold up this sign, I want your nastiest, your meanest, scariest, boo. Boo. All right, okay. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. You don't have to do that. Okay, you've got another part. Okay. All right. All right.
Are you
Scrooge was known to be more than a little crotchety. At Christmas time, he was always saying, "Bah humbug," and he wasn't playing. He didn't need friends or have a need to make amends. His focus was always on his work, not friends. He would answer those who offered him the phrase, "Merry Christmas and God bless everyone." He would say, "Ah, it's just another day." He wanted to work late, but his employee Cratchit wanted off. But Scrooge would mumble to himself, "Ah, humbug." But finally, he let him go. He let him go and celebrate. What's that called? A selfie?
You got it.
But Scrooge would mumble to himself,
Ah, humbug.
but finally he let him go and to celebrate. No presents, no bonus, just time he reluctantly gave. Just like Marley, his partner, now long in the grave. Soon night fell. Home he headed, not caring about the poor. As he walked by people he didn't know, they would all say, "Merry Christmas! God bless all of us!" Or everyone. Oh, everyone! Under his breath, Scrooge would say, "Ah, humbug," and headed home. Fast asleep, he finally was in his bed when he heard the clanking of chains next to his head. It was the ghost of his partner, Marley, who appeared and said, "Boo!" Pretty good. Even though he had been dead for all these years, Marley warned Scrooge of ghosts that were soon to come. Ghost of the past. Ooh. Ghost of the present. Ooh. And ghost of the future. Ooh. They all would appear. Scrooge rolled over and fast was asleep as he thought to himself, "Ah, humbug." He didn't need to count sheep, but soon he was awakened by the ghost of Christmas past. Ooh. He saw himself as a lonely boy, that he was and unhappy and coming in last. He tossed and he turned in his bed because of these horrible visions in his head, and the ghost kept coming. Ooh. The ghost of the present. Ooh. Took him to see Cratchit's house, where he saw little tiny Tim, who was heard to say, "Merry Christmas and God bless everyone." The ghost. The ghost of the future would soon appear. Ooh. And Scrooge saw his fate, and it created fear. Suddenly he awoke and jumped out of his bed. He knew what he had to do to get these ghosts out of his head. He yelled at the top of his lung, "It's Christmas, a joyous Tiny Tim! Joyous time, Tiny Tim!" And all who saw him wondered what had happened to him. he no longer said,
Bah, humbug.
but instead, this tale, it is at its end because of the ghost of Christmas past.
Ooh.
And the ghost of Christmas present.
Ooh.
And the ghost of Christmas future.
Ooh.
All led us to believe in what one little child could say. Merry Christmas and God bless everyone!
Outstanding. Woo. Outstanding. I hope I got that.